Oh, hello, welcome back. Yeah, you can see here. I actually got the quarter century Bonanza. Crazy, right? I actually got a case of this. I was actually contemplating just not even getting this at all. But after seeing some of the QCRs, how nice they are, and also the prices too, I figured, might as well get a case, right? Price is about almost same as Rarity 1, if not a little more, but still better than Rarity 2, which is way more expensive and way more ass. So hey, we'll just get right into it, right? So, Quarter Century Bonanza, pretty interesting set. It's 79 cards in the main pool, 200 cards in a side pool, basically, for nostalgia cards. It's about 200 of them. As the box says, 5 cards per pack, 24 packs per box. So I think it's actually the same as Rarity 1, if I remember correctly, but it's been a while, so maybe I am not remembering it correctly, but all right. First off, Jinzo, so nostalgia pool, right? That's not a surprise. It's all the cards that I don't know, Yugi boomers and stuff love. It's great. We have a Redux. Okay, we have the Girsu, Orcus, Mech Knight. Okay, Fable Lurie, and the Secret Rivalry of Warlords. As a set, the list is kind of weird because yes, we technically need reprints for like Lurie and like Redux and stuff, but I feel like there's like more pressing staples that we could have gotten, I guess, but I mean, I guess this is fine. I mean, I guess if they're gonna, print these in the set, this might as well be it. But I just kind of wish like there'd be better value like staples and stuff that were printed. Like even Altar Ash Blossom would have been super nice to get, right? Because we have the regular Ash Blossom art, and then like the one with feet, I think, is the alt art, which we honestly should have gotten because, another Ash Blossom reprint is never bad. We have, the Baby Earth Dragon Ruler. All right. Fire King Island. Really stupid reprint. Because I'm pretty sure this was OTS 25. But, sure, I guess reprinted again. Silent Meddling's fine because we have the Malice coming out soon, so it's fine for that. Curse Seal, not bad reprint. And we have Salamangreat Circle Secret Rare. So the Secret Rares that don't the cards that in the main pool that don't already have QCRs, they can be QCRs in this set as well. I think also Prismatic Secret Rares. But cards, I believe, like the Jinzo, are only in QCR and Prismatic Secret Rare. But same with DD Assailant, and I think the Baby Dragon Ruler also, but I'm not really sure. We have the Baby Wind Dragon Ruler, so that's the Prismatic. We have Revealer, okay, Triple Tactics Thrust, that's really good. We have a CR Super Poly, that's nice. And then we have Set Rotation. Surely it comes back to 3, I actually don't remember from what I saw from polls. I think it's like 5 to 6 QCRs a box, maybe? This is another Prismatic Secret Rare. This is also a weird reprint, because I remember this from the Jump promo, the Shonen Jump promo, but I don't know why they chose this. Some of these cartridges are really weird for the nostalgia set too, but Dragon Dark's fine. We have the Dragon Ruler. We have SP Little Knight, very good. And then we have Thunder Dragon Dark. That's not bad, because I think I want to say they put Colossus to 3. Maybe that's OCG or something, but hey, I mean Thunder Dragon, I guess these reprints are fine, Summon Skull, Prismatic Secret Rare. That is a nostalgia card, so that's fair. Curse Seal, we have Heat Wave, we have Wanted, and we have Neptibus, the Atlantean Prince. Neptibus, Mermail stuff getting reprints in the set is also pretty nice, but I mean, when it's in every rarity, I guess that's kind of cool. But Black Whirlwind, that's not bad either. That is a good nostalgia card. Neptibus, Crystal Shark, wow. Crystal Shark, Abyss Shark, and Polymerization. Ooh, and the Altar too. I actually really like the Altar, to be honest. But I'm also someone who likes the original heroes and wishes that they were actually remotely playable. The interesting here from the set list, Abyss Shark and Crystal Shark, I think these are both I want to say they were both introduced in Legends of the Deep, but it's mostly Abyss Shark. This is the most expensive, one of the most expensive cards. They reprinted these, but they didn't put 7th Ascension in the set, which is really unfortunate because, if you're planning on playing Malice, unfortunately we won't get a reprint of that, so you kind of have to put the money in for the one and only print from Legends of the Deep, which is like $20 at this point, which really sucks. I kind of wish they got better with the reprints and stuff, but I think honestly, over some of these cards chosen in the main pool, I would have taken 7th Ascension. Stratos, Prismatic Secret Rare, that's nice. Super Poly. Like, Super Poly's a nice reprint. I think this is good. I think this was like $5. I want to say $5 to $7, because last time it was reprinted was in Battles of Legend Monstrous Revenge. Altar for 1/1, really cool. Malice, and first QCR Nightmare Phoenix. Okay, that's pretty baller. Also pretty appropriate too, since you know the playmat for the quarter century Bazinga event is a Nightmare Phoenix. So pretty nice. Vanity's Emptiness. Yeah, that's fair. That's a good reprint. For the nostalgia set, we have Bonfire, we have the Tempest, Dragon Ruler, Spooky Dog with alt art, and Clockwork Knight. Unfortunate for people who tried to buy this out, and who spent as much money as they did, not realizing that this would be reprinted in the set, which is really funny. So, like, I think that's a fine reprint in a sense, right? Since we do know that the Clockwork Knight is coming out, so. Japanese IF, that's good. Crystal Shark, 1-for-1, ulti. We have a Nightmare Phoenix, and we have the, Hatsume Seek Samurai Prismatic Secret Rare. Alright, I feel like I should just put this all here, but I think that's also in the main set too. I'm not really going to differentiate them. I know that, and Kizuri, I think is what his name was, the 6 Sam stuff. That was pretty expensive, but I think it was just for the alt art. Not alt art, the original secret. Dimension Fisher, QCR, really nice. Abystius, Neptibus, Area the Water Chandler, Black Moonlight Dragon. This is a nice reprint too. This one not least because all the copies were pretty expensive, and this is fine. Like I'm fine with this. It's just some other choices are just okay. This is also a weird one because they reprinted in this set Dark, Area, and Win, but they didn't reprint Lina, Asa, or Hida for some reason. And Hida's the weirdest one because right now we're still in like a fire format. So the fact they didn't reprint Hida, but they reprinted Win, which is really weird. Like, you would think it'd be Hida, Area, and then, like, Dark, right? But they didn't. So, alt art, Dark Magician Girl. This is really stupid because they have, like, 3 different arts in this set. So, it's really annoying trying to figure it out in TCG Player. But, hey, nice Prismatic Secret there. We have Win. We have Branded Opening. Stupid card. I don't know why they printed this in this set. Really stupid slot, but whatever. Monster Reborn is fine. And then we have a QCR 1-for-1 in the original art. So, that's pretty nice. I'm taking way too much time. I should be speed opening this, but also it's just kind of a fun set to open so far. I mean, there's a lot of cards in it. Who knows we can print, even though I've been complaining a lot about it already. Mocking that Gear Frame, Nemesis Corridor, Dark Beckoning BCR. That's pretty nice. Silent Great Circle, and then Abystius. The weird thing about this set is I am not too familiar with Yu-Gi-Oh, right? Like, I remember, like, back then since, like, the GX era, but after GX, I was just not playing or collecting at all. And then the time I came back in the game, pretty nice secret macro was nice. The time I came back into the game, I was playing around the time of Daifo, I believe. So, like, Destiny and Swordsville format, I guess. So, I am very much not aware of, like, Varanes or, all of 5Ds, I guess, and all that stuff. Hospitality, I think this is the alt art for this, which is really nice. It is annoying for that, because I think it's that and the alt art for House Dragonmaid are only QCRs. They're not even Prismatic Secret Rares, they're only QCRs, which is really baffling. That's an unfortunate QCR. Well, I guess the Koichi, it's fine. It's cool. This is good for GOAT format, but yeah, that's really unfortunate. I don't really care about that too much. I have a GOAT deck, but I play Empty Jar. I don't need to do Koichi. The Koichi is for another build, I think. I guess you can't play Empty Jar because you're just flipping the draw. But oh, this is another Ultra Dark Magician Girl. Sure, whatever. Flamberge, 1-for-1. Rivalry Warlords, Howitzer. I don't know if this is the Ancient Gear needed reprint. I think the Fortress is the one that also got reprint in the set, but Howitzer, I don't know if that one needed reprint. Also, Flamberge being in the set, I get that they reprint a lot of stuff in the Megatins, as we saw with, like, the SP, the Bonfires and stuff, which is fine. I think they're fine for reprints because the tins kind of sucked. But the Flamberge Dragon is weird. This is a one-up. I don't know why they reprinted this, other than the idea that it will potentially be banned in the next ban list, which really sucks. But it is what it is. Prismatic Secret Rare, Linkage, Lantern Dragoon, the Dragon Ruler Earth, Polymerization, and then, yeah, Deep Sea Diva. Actually, I've been doing like this. I feel like I should do it like this, actually. Yeah, now I have all the high rarities right here, and then all the other rarities like this. But, yeah. I think we had like 4. I'll just look after these packs. Exile Force. I don't know what format this is for. Again, like, a lot of these cards I'm just not really aware of how they were used or whether they're useful or not. Swamp Frog is a good reprint. This needed a reprint for a long time, since, like, Pote, but it never got one, I think. I don't know. It's been a long time. Ulti Wanted is very nice, and QCR Ancient Gear Howitzer. Not what I wanted, but yeah, cool. I mean, for Ancient Gear players, yeah. I was hoping, I don't know if he's in this set, the Ancient Gear Golem, right? the first one, the original. I don't know if that's in this set. This is a nice QCR, Eradicate Epidemic Virus. 1-for-1, Neptibus, Ritual Beast Tamer, Elder, Colossus. Cool. This should have been in the Terminal Avenge, but whatever. They didn't reprint it in there for whatever stupid reason. But yeah, the Ancient Gear Howitzer. I was hoping Ancient Gear Golem would be in this, but I don't think he's actually in the QCR pool, which is kind of annoying. Because I unironically like that card. I don't play the deck. I don't really think I'd care for the deck, but I just think it's a really nice card. I would love it. I mean, the ulti is already so expensive anyways, but it's also like a classic card at this point. Overlord Fusion, Prismatic, Laundry Dragoness, 6 Samurai Knight, Hatsume, and then Tidal. Yeah, the Dragon Rulers being reprinted, I guess, are... Yeah, I guess they're fine. It's, like, not a bad thing. I'll accept that, I guess. Especially since they're all at 3 now, right? This is really stupid. This is a Prismatic Secret Rare. This was released in Maze of... Memories? No, Maze of Millennia, I want to say. Or is it Memories? It's one of the Maze sets. I don't know, man. I don't think anyone was asking for a reprint of this, but, you know, sure, Prismatic Secret Rare. Super Rare Wanted, that's nice. Ostinados. Another stupid reprint, because I guess it's a rarity bump, but, like, it was just a common. I think it's a super in our current OTS 26. Why they put it in here, I don't know. Trap Chicks is fine. I think that's actually not bad. But what the hell? Like, why some of these card choices, right? They were just an LTS. It just makes it more worthless. Cyber Dragon, all chart, really good. I think that's a perfect reprint right there for the Nostalgia pool. Promethean Princess is a really nice reprint because, yeah, I mean, we knew she was coming, but still. Summoning Curse, it's funny. This and Grass are really funny. This got bought out because people were playing it in Mimic Ghouls, and you can technically play in Stun, but it's not that great. But this is fine as a reprint, right? Technically needs one. That's Grass is Greener really did need a reprint. It has like one printing, so this is perfect that I got a reprint. Although I can't believe that people were buying it out, not thinking that there wouldn't be a reprint, I guess, anytime soon. Scrap Dragon, good for older format. Kizaru, this is the other 6 samurai I was thinking about. We had the House Dragon Maid. That's not the alt chart? Yeah, I was thinking that was alt chart, but that's the original. Galatea, and then Rivalry of Warlords. All right. And that is the first box. Let me open this up real quick and then count out the QCRs. There's probably an average rate. I don't know. I mean, the QCR pool is kind of iffy, right? Because, like, no one cares about the Prismatic Secrets as much as they do the QCRs, right? In terms of rarities and even value. But the problem is, like, you have 200 cards in the Nostalgia pool that are only Prismatic Secrets or, like, QCRs. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 6 QCRs. Of all of these, it's probably Dekoichi. I want to say Dekoichi and Eradicator are both in the Nostalgia pool. Because Eradicator doesn't need, like, a general reprint at all. But no one's even playing it anymore, which is the funny thing. Snipe Hunter. I don't know what it's used for. But that's a QCR, yes. Yeah, cool. Thunderjark. Yeah. Neptibus. Slain Prince. We have the ulti set rotation. And we have a triple tactics thrust. Boxes are pretty good so far. But the QCRs are kind of odd. Marauding Captain. Yeah, that's actually a good reprint. I remember that card. Brand new opening. Garbage. I hate it. Mech Knight Orchest. Sorry for fans who love Brandon. I don't really care. There's so many high rarities there already. Who cares? Deck Devastation Virus, Prismatic, Alt Art, Spooky Dogwood, Polymerization. Ooh, Alt Art for the CR. We have the Ultra here, and then we have the House Dragon Maid there. I'm gonna switch these so it's Ulti, CR, and then Prismatic and QCR. All right. Toon Blackluster. This is a good reprint, I think. Yeah, it is actually, because it's kind of expensive for a Toon deck, right? I think there's one card that still needs to be reprinted. I can't remember which Toon card it is, but this was somewhat up there, especially for a deck that's not even played. Surely they'll make better Toon support someday. Altar Shizuku, I really want the QCR of this. I'm hoping to pull it, actually, just for my Sky Striker collection. I don't play Sky Strikers at all, but I'm collecting most of this, if not all this stuff, right? From both the TCG and the OCG. But we have Gear Town. I think that needed a reprint. I can't remember. Danger Bigfoot. Nemesis Flag. That did actually need a reprint. Hospitality and Draco Sack. I like the Draco Sack reprint, actually. Actually, it's weird that Draco Sack hasn't been reprinted all this time. It was played back in Catch Tier format and never got a reprint, which is really weird. Like, this is also a pretty old card, but I mean, I guess they just, I don't know, man. Some of these cards should have been reprinted a while ago. Trap Holes and Child's Card. I think this is perfect for a reprint. Like, oh, this is good. Right here, right? Even though it's obviously for old format. Nightmare Phoenix, Silent Mining, Ancient Eagle Ballista, QC on Nemesis Corridor, who cares? I guess technically I have my corridors now. I've always had one. I never picked up like the two other copies, I guess. But hey, I have my copies now. I'm pretty sure because I think I pulled a corridor early for something else. Mausoleum Emperor. That's a good reprint. SP Little Knight, Princess, Malicious, Sign That My Name. Right. SP meme instead is actually fantastic. Although I've seen people say like, oh, it'll get banned, but I'm like, it definitely did not need to get banned. This is a nostalgia card that's good too. Of all the cards, like SP definitely does not need to be banned. Like I guess if they semi-limit it like the OCG, but it's like you don't need to ban the cards. It's not that crazy. It's like 2 effect monsters to make it. That's it. And it's like I guess it gives you 2 interactions for free if you use like something from the extra deck or whatever. But like I just don't think of all the cards to be hit. I don't think that's the card. Grave of Super Ancient Organisms. Also, I guess it's fine. It was a while since it got that OTS Super. But, Gale the Whirlwind. Not bad for old format because Black Wings. People love them. Trap Trick CR. And then QCR Ancient Gear Ballista. I should probably separate these first before putting them in the pile. Yeah, so these are my 3, I think. Oh, God. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Those are the 3 so far. I'll put those on the side for now just to show how each box pulled in terms of the QCRs. Red Knight's Darkness Metal, Swap Frog, Dark, there's Dark, and then Protoss. Protoss is actually interesting because in the OCG, they reprinted Protoss in the Crossover Breaker set, the deck build set that we are getting literally next month. But the fact that they chose to reprint Protoss here is kind of interesting because since it was put in the OCG, oh, Prismatic Secret Allure, that's actually pretty nice. I know someone who needs that. Since they put the Protoss in here, then that means it probably won't be in the Crossover Breakers, which I'm wondering what the Crossover Breakers will have in terms of reprints. Colossal Fighter, yeah, I guess. It is a nostalgia card. It is a good card for old formats, so I guess that's fine. Ancient Ballista, Super Juggernaut. This is not the alt art, I think. There's the Dragon Maid, Lopper, and then the Grass, right? The only thing I'm disappointed about, I'm also disappointed that Raging Phoenix was not reprint. Raven, sure, I guess. Does anyone even play Raven in Fable? I guess you can. No, I'm pretty sure you don't. I don't think you play Raven in this. What format did you play Raven in? Man, whatever, dude. Sure, I guess. If the Synchro Rajan is not in the nostalgia pool, I don't remember the entire pool, but if it's not in there, I'm gonna be annoyed. That Raven's here, but that one is not. Whatever. Not the best. Prismatic Secret. Or not Prismatic. Yeah, Prismatic Secret. Alright, Machina Fortress, QCR, Lurie, Madolchi Salon did need a reprint. I think I have 1 reprint, that's it. So, that's fine for a reprint, right? Something cards like that with only 1 reprint, I'm fine with. Like, it's just stuff that has multiple reprints. I don't really care about. Like, multiple prints, and they decided to put in here. I guess the Lurie is still fine, you know, for what it's worth, but like, I would have rather they just put, honestly, they could have just put in some random side set as like a rare or something. I don't care. I just think a slot where it has a rarity in every, where the card has every rarity for the set. I think there's just better cards to choose. Cyber Valley is not bad for Prismatic Secret Rare. Hatsume, Fire King, Garbage, Bigfoot, Dragoons. Oh yeah, I forgot the Big Red also has art in here. I think I told it earlier. But Apprentice Magician. I don't know what the hell this card is. Never seen it in my life. Altar Poly, Deep Sea, Something Curse, Atlantean Dragoons. Yeah. What am I hoping from here, I guess? I already pulled the Nightmare Phoenix. QCR Gale the Whirlwind, I guess. Sure. I mean, I guess a Blackwing player will love that. I know a Blackwing player in my locals. Gear Su CR, and then Totally Awesome. That actually need a reprint, too. It's weird, the frogs, that they didn't reprint. Because that they haven't reprinted since now. Because Totally Awesome and Swap Frog, I'm pretty sure both need reprints. But they only decided to do it now, which is really baffling, I guess. But I guess it's because they're seeing more play now with like the Mermails. But I'm like, dude, back when we need them for sprites, we could have used a reprint back then, but whatever. Sakuretsu Armor, really good. GOAT format, I believe. But I think there's maybe another format that was played in. I can't remember. Bistius, there, Lurie, cool. I'm actually glad I sold most of my Luries. I have my own Lurie, but it's just a common anyway, so it didn't really matter. Fishward Blaster, that's actually good. Surely comes off the ban list, right? Even though it's in the nostalgia pool. Blaster, ulti, Flambers, who gives a crap. Whoa, 2 ultis in 1 pack? What? Okay. Shuberda, she did need a reprint actually, and then Nemesis Flag. Yeah, I mean, overall, the set is better than Rarity 2, but it's nowhere near as good as Rarity 1, right? Which is just fine. Brionic's actually really funny to see here because we have Terminal Revenge coming out next year. Don't know the date for the TCG, but it's really funny seeing Brionic reprinted here. I think it's just a nostalgia pool, I'm pretty sure, but... And it's fair. It is a nostalgia card. It's just funny seeing it reprinted now. Just because it was getting bought out. Although, to be fair, we knew about this before we knew about the new Necros cards, which are actually really good from what I've been told. I don't know them because I didn't really play them. Another Snipe Hunter, branded garbage, Atlantic Dragoon, Ballista. Ooh! Okay, we did it. We got the Shizuku. This is all I wanted. This is all I wanted from this set, right? Everything else, it doesn't even matter. I guess Nightmare Phoenix is fine, but... So we got Gale the Whirlwind, Machina Fortress, Ballista, Corridor, Snipe Hunter, and the Alt Art Shizuku. I'm going to set that aside because that's for me personally, right? Now, I guess if I have to choose what else I'm looking for, it would be Alt Art Dragon Maid, because I do have every Dragon Maid card, of the originals, but including the Starlight Training with Dragon Maid, but I would need the Alt Art QC art, which I don't think is that expensive anyways, but, you know, it's just more fun to pull what you want, right? Everything else doesn't really matter too much. Like, all these staples I already have for myself. Oh, something I was saying earlier, but I just... Oh, United States is actually pretty funny. Colossus. The card that I'm hoping to see reprinted, right? Yeah, that is Alt Art, right? Yeah, the Shizuku. Yeah, it's Alt Art. The thing I was hoping to see reprint, but didn't see a reprint, even in the tins, is Raging Phoenix. I'm actually annoyed that Soundgarden Raging Phoenix has not seen a reprint. Now, what I've been told from someone that I know is that Konami is weird with reprinting from side sets, is that they don't take... Like, oh, it's only now that we got a reprint from Abyss Shark, right? And it's been 3 years, I'm pretty sure, since it first got printed. So, the fact that Raging Phoenix hasn't been reprinted yet is really annoying, because it's like, oh man, imagine wanting to play Sounding Grace, but you don't have the Raging Phoenix. Now, you have to spend $40 for it, which is how much it is right now. But... $40 for like a 1-of. I guess if you're playing Salmon Great, you're playing a 2-of, right? 2 if not 3. And then for Snake Eyes, you need 1 because, you know, that's what you're playing now, obviously. Which really sucks. I mean, I guess I have to borrow from... I know people I can borrow it from, but it's just I'd rather have my own copy. Because borrowing it is just such a hassle. And then the fact that it hasn't been reprinted yet is just really annoying. Cards Demise, sure, for Stun. But, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I know we'll see a reprint at some point, so it's whatever, but... Galatea is a good QCR. I still think the ulti looks better. The thing that's funny is that even though QCR is technically the highest rarity, I guess, I still think a lot of these old ultis are a lot better. They have, like, nice patterns and stuff, which is really cool. Elder, Leap, CR United, Secrets. Okay. Oh, Strike Energy is actually good, though. That's a nice nostalgia. Some of these cards are actually really cool for nostalgia. Oh, yeah. I didn't think this was reprinted here. I guess I didn't know that. Rolling Tone. That's really nice. We can bring it back, Konami, please. I'm sure it'll be just fine having Ronin Toden at 1. You know, ignore the fact that you were only playing 1 in Frog Sprites, you know. Dragon's Ravine, that's actually really nice, you know, for Dragon League, obviously. Diabellstar, that's the first one that we've seen. Darkness, oh, sorry, Dark Beckoning Beast, and then, Allure of Darkness, man. My setup is never going to get better. I keep saying I'm going to get a better setup, and I just don't. And I think at this point, I just never will. Ultimate Offering is actually really nice, because I think we have the Alt Art Lost Arts out right now in stores. Monster Reborn, Ostinato, Fortress, and, ooh, Abystius QCR. I know someone who will probably want... No, actually, no, that's not true. He has, like, Max Ready Mermails. I'm pretty sure Abystius has, like, an old ulti, so never mind, who cares. Keyzon, Grave, Wind, Signet Ulti, Danger, Bigfoot. I think that's actually the alt art. The Snowman, Danger, Bigfoot. I think that's the alt art. And then the green one's like the original art called the Haunted. That's very nostalgic. Holy crap. Man, who knows? I might have a nostalgia boner while we're going through this. Clockwork Knight, Prismatic Secret. Oh! No, like this. All my packs! Okay. Well, things are getting a little tight around here. I'll have to use these boxes eventually to store all this stuff. I'll probably start doing after this. QCRU Belt and Nightmare. I don't know if the guy at my locals has one or not, but I'm pretty sure he'll want one anyways. Look, I like GX, but I definitely do not like it as much as this one guy at my locals. Yeah, because I was more into heroes, but the old ones. QCR Deck Devastation Virus. Okay, sure, I guess. Ancient Howitzer, Branded, Super Poly, Double Super Poly, sure. Woo! Imagine getting hit with 2 Super Polys in 1 turn. Surely it hasn't happened to me. Castator, that's good. Alt Art, and then Prismatic Secret Rare. Yeah, for this set's kind of weird, because in terms of value, it's really just the QCRs. Everything else is worth nothing. I guess, like, the staples, like, SP and stuff, like, even the supers and ultras are, like, at least $1 or $2 or some garbage. But, like, the only real value is, like, the QCRs, so you're kind of banking on that. Ooh, are all this a Tormentor? Wait, they're in this set? The Egyptian God cards? I guess they're the alt arts. That's actually pretty nice. Prismatic Secret Rare. Sorry, I just burped. CR win. I guess technically I also want the QCRs for the Charmers, but like, man, I don't know, man. I'd rather have the Starlights just because the Starlights, right? QCR Zombie World. Damn. I know someone who also wants that too. Salon, Flamberge, Blaster, Princess. Fantastic. It's weird because I deconstructed my Snake Eyes deck. I could technically build it back up, but again, I just need that Raging Phoenix, which is really annoying. Magical Hats, nice for the Nostalgia Pool. Prismatic Secret Galatea. Yeah, I have everything for Snake Eyes again. It's just I have not been playing Yu-Gi-Oh! A lot. I've been playing Union Arena, which I guess I'll talk about that a little later when we get closer to being finished with the video and stuff. But yeah, there's a new TCG. I've been playing Union Arena. Right now, it's just a character card game. Right now, it's just Bleach and Hunter x Hunter, but they're gonna release JJK like next week, so rare value is actually pretty cool to see. How's Dragon Maid, Dragon Ruler, Shoot Bear the QCR? Yeah, that's fine. But yeah, I'm playing a lot of Union Arena, less Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Again when like the Rise Heals come out. I don't have my Snake Eyes deck, so I can't really play competitively if I wanted to. And like, because again, missing the Raging Phoenix, which is really crucial, honestly, for the deck right now. Technically you don't need it, but technically you'll need any card, right? Wave Motion King is funny. House Dragon Maid, Area Ults, and then Corridor. But yeah, I can play the Snake Eyes. Like, I can play Snake Eyes, Fiend Smith, as a Minos if I want to. I'm just missing the Raging Phoenix, which kind of sucks. It makes some things awkward, but whatever, you know? I guess, again, like I said earlier, technically you don't need it, but I'm going to drop the pack down here. Okay, I'm going to have to start moving out these Ultra Supers and Secrets. Armory Arm, that's really sad for the promo card from Hidden Arsenal Chapter 1. Abyss, Dragoon, ooh, Ulti Thrust, and branded opening secret. Okay, I'm gonna start moving some of these cards. Actually, I have the boxes now, so I might as well just separate them by rarities. And there's 3 boxes, 1 rarity. That just makes more sense. Okay. We are 3 boxes in, oh my. What the hell? Okay. Man, this is gonna be a long video. Jesus. Okay. I have a way to organize this, but I have to do it after the video's over. It's just, I don't ever have anything prepared whenever I do this. I just get right into it because I want to open the pack right away because I'm an addict. Okay, 4th pack. Whew. Actually, it's just such a kind of crazy that it's a lot of prismatic secrets. I guess every pack does have a prismatic, right? It's like every pack is like a prismatic or a QC or something. I have not really been paying attention too much to the ratios I've been pulling, but oh, before we start, I guess we'll just show off the QCs I pulled. So Shuberta, Zombie World, Deck Devastation, Ubel, Ultimate Nightmare, and then Mermaid Abystius, and then Galatea. So yeah. Yeah, yikes. I am gonna have to get another box for that. Man, the organizers is gonna be even more of a pain than the other rarities. Blackluster Envoy is good. Totally awesome. Abyss, Tamer Elder. Man, that person who bought like 28 copies of Grass's Greener Super Rares, I'm assuming they have to sold them all, right? Otherwise, man, that's a super hard night. I don't even remember how much they paid for that, but it's still relatively expensive despite how old it is. And how it wasn't seen play, I guess, except in old formats. But then once they limited it, I guess it just went up. But Reborn Tengu format, I guess, right? Tengu plant. But yeah, I mean, I hope that person sold them all, I guess. Otherwise, you're just shit out of luck. Thunder Dragon Colossus. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'm hoping for Raging Fiends to be printed in crossover breakers. Ooh, breaker, that's funny. But Red Eyes Insight, and then Ghost Reaper. I'm hoping for crossover breakers they reprint Salamangreat Raging Phoenix, but I kind of doubt it. The main thing I'm looking forward to though is the reprint for Grass Ulti, and Sierra Bigfoot. Yeah. The thing I'm looking forward to is what do you call that? No, not the Raging Phoenix. Oh yeah, the 7th Ascension. I really want a reprint of that because goddamn, that thing's expensive. Also, what the hell is this? Debris Dragon. I've never seen this in my life. A lot of these cards, I guess, is cool, but like again, I wasn't playing that long, so I actually don't know a lot of these cards unironically. I'm sure there's some really good cards in some old format that everyone loves and stuff. I don't know. I don't care that much about the older formats for the most part. Also, Slifer Altar is pretty nice. Fire King Island, that Heat Wave. Dual, sure, Prismatic Secret Rare, I guess, because I know Dual Towers in here, but this is, no one asked for this, no one cared. I don't even think the hero player who loves GX cares about Dual Academy that much, right? I don't know, maybe he does, but I'm just like, this is a good, it's a weird reprint. What the hell? Didn't this get a CR? I'm pretty sure this is a CR Maze of Millennia too. I could be wrong, but I feel like it was. Galatea, Super Ancient. Oh, it is in this set. Ancient Gear Golem? Okay, I did not think it was in this set. I guess I should not be surprised that it's in this set. But, hey, glad to see it's in there. Now give me a QCR, please. I would love a QCR for the collection, honestly. I mean, obviously, I want the old ulti. But, like, that thing is, like, absurdly expensive. I'm not putting the money for that. Ultimate Dragon makes sense. Dragoon, Inferno. Ooh, QCR Thunder Darkest. Darkest? Thunder Dark. What the hell? Okay. Glow Up Bulb. We can get Gub back. I'm telling you we can get Gub back. I think it's fine. Okay. I think Dub is totally fine to come back. We could put up one. OCG has that one. It's not doing anything. Icarus is not good for old formats. Poly. The Dark Charmer. Ooh. It's actually weird that a lot of these Charmers haven't gotten reprints actually in a while. It's kind of weird. Ill Blood. I think that's old format. I know. The last time I saw it reprinted was in a Speed Duel set, I think. It was actually Speed Duels... was it Supreme Darkness? There's some dark set or something with, like, the Shadow... It was, like, the Shadow Rider set. But, I can't remember what it was used for. I know it's kind of expensive, though, but I don't know what it's used for. Cards, Take Return, Ostinato, Signet, Ancient Gear, Kizaru. Monster Special Summon from your grave. You can draw one card. Oh, from your grave. Smashing Grounds. Princess, Brendan Opening, CR, Thunderdark, and then Flambear. Flambear is really going to be sad to see get killed in the ban list, probably. See, like, people say SP, Flambear is way more like Caius is really nice. I know that's good for old format. I don't know the old format exactly, but I know it's a very popular, because the ulti is, like, hella expensive. The ulti is, like, $1,000 or something? Yeah, it's, like, $1,000 for, like, a near mint, if not more. It's crazy, but it's a good card, you know. Monarchs were really good back then. That's all I can say. I don't know what format exactly they were good in. I know Frog Monarchs is a thing, but C or Ulti Rivalry. Ooh, QCR Bonfire. Okay, that's like worth it, right? Now I don't care about the high. Man, I actually want 3 copies because I am playing Ryzeal, and you play 3. But man, but I know someone of my locals who needs it, and I can just sell it to him immediately. Secret Bonfire is nice too. This is also really sad set because it kind of killed the tins. Stuff like ooh, I actually really like this prism. I want a QCR though, but I like the prismatic for this. So stuff like Bonfire got reprinted, right? Which is fine, but then other stuff like Typhon did not. But the tins are still garbage now. Like no one's gonna touch the tins again. Imagine pulling a prismatic SP. Oh, Destiny draw. Yeah, I guess it's one of those win more cards, right? Discard Destiny Hero card, draw 2. Right? I don't know. But the Mega Tins are just worth almost nothing now. Like, yes, there's a Typhon in it, and it's a Prismatic Secret Rare, so you're only pulling 3 a tin, but it's like, no one's gonna go into that set anymore at this point. Because there's no point, right? Because, like, the SP that was, like, $40 or something? The SP is now worth, like, nothing, because the Prismatic Secret, who cares when you have all these other rarities for it, right? I mean, I guess if you want specifically Prismatic, that's fine, but I have to take the prismatics off now because this is going to get very full. So it's fine. I'm gonna pull more anyway. I need to mark these down. God, the store. I have the storage for this. That's the thing. I have the storage for this. It's fine, but oh man, getting through this is gonna be a pain in the ass. Just organizing. I gotta move a bunch of stuff. Sometimes these are so much. Actually, no. I have common bulk. I can also get rid. I have enough room. I just need to organize my stuff now. I just need to take the time, which I'll probably do it right after this video. Honestly, how to wake up for a dentist appointment early, and I'm already up, so I'm like, might as well do all this now. Otherwise, I'd still be sleeping right now. Strike Ninja QCR. All right. Oh, sorry. I just keep forgetting to do this. Destiny draw, Bonfire, Ill Blood, Thunderdark. Yeah. Debris Dragon and Colossus. Yeah, the QCRs. 4th box. So this is the 5th box. So Strike Ninja QCR actually. Gearsu, Signet, Ballista CR, Signet Mining. Oh, yeah, nice. Actually, it's weird because Signet Mining is printed here. I guess that means they won't put in crossover breakers unless they want to make it a rare, which I don't know why they would do that. Miracle Contact. I actually don't. Not a card. But yeah, I guess they don't put in Signet Mining in the crossover breakers unless they want to make it a rare too, which, I mean, I like the rarity, to be honest. I actually am a fan of that. But it would be weird seeing that reprinted also in that set for some reason when it doesn't need one. But it just feels like it's weird putting Signet Mining here when it's really cheap as it is. And they should have just put it in that set, to be honest, in crossover breakers. Because, like, you know, the deck build sets, the whole purpose is that they are also reprinting cards that are good for these archetypes in general. For the 3 archetypes that are released in. But Imperial Order, that's actually really funny. Thunderdark, Punishment, Clockwork, Swap Rock. I don't even know the most nostalgic card I can think of. I guess Flame Wingman for me, but that's GX, right? But if we think of like DM era, if I think of DM era, I don't even know which one would be my favorite. Or what's the most nostalgic? Oh, QCR set rotation. That's what I want, baby. Well, I didn't say that earlier. I want the Charmers, I guess. And I mostly want the Altar Dragon Maid now at this point. So I'm hoping for that. But Deep Sea Diva, Wanted. Ooh. Wanted, Sinker, Sinful Spoils. I actually, oh man, I'm going to have to separate all this garbage out later. Sapphire Practice is nice. Because I need to get all the staples, because I know people will want those the most. The more modern playable cards are the ones that are worth anything. All this old stuff, like the Dragon Maid Lopars, I guess, need reprints and stuff. Dark Magician Dragon Knight's pretty cool. Return Dragon Lords, like some of these do need reprints for older formats especially. But like, the more modern stuff, like the Wanted and Bonfires, they're going to be more useful now. So more people are going to be looking at that than like older format stuff. Not to say the older format stuff are like useless, right? It's good to see some of the stuff reprinted for old formats, but Chapter QCR is nice. But it's mostly people are going to be looking at like modern cards for the most part, which is why you'll go on TCG Player and see like a lot of the modern cards are more expensive. When it comes to just general rarities, QCRs, like obviously stuff like Blue Eyes, Caius are going to be a lot more expensive, but again, that's just because they're higher rarities. So yeah, man, Altar Dragon. Actually, wait, which one did they not reprint? I think, no, there's a dragon. Oh, yeah, they didn't reprint 2 of them. So they reprint Lopar and Laundry. They didn't reprint Chamber Dragon Maid or Kitchen for some reason. Kitchen like $40 now. It's crazy. I should sell mine, but I have mine for my collection specifically, so I don't know if I want to let go of that. But they haven't reprinted them, which is really weird. Like, they chose these 2 Dragon Maids in, like, the Hospitality. That's because of Alt Arts. And House Dragon Maid also because of Alt Arts also. But, like, it's weird that they aren't reprinting, like, Chamber and Kitchen. I'm pretty sure those are also crucial for the deck. But maybe I'm wrong. I didn't play Dragon Maids. I just think they're crucial because they're beautiful. That's about it. Also, it's funny pulling anti-magic arrows. I remember people were teching that for Tenpai for, like, all of a day. And then they just, all, like, dropped that. People bought them out for Tenpai. These are Card Troopers, fine. Bought them out in, like, a day or whatever later. Like, people just stopped playing anti-magic arrows. They're like, who cares? Because, like, how many spells and traps are you going to activate in the battle phase, right? Realistically, like, not that many. It doesn't matter. The Tenpai matches go so quick that who cares? Anti-magic arrows does not matter. Future Fusion. That's Hero Beat, I think. I could be wrong. Maybe someone else could correct me. But I'm pretty sure that's playing the Hero Beat for, like, Tengu Player and stuff. I won't say Tengu Player Edison. But, again, I could be very much wrong. I don't know old formats as much. I'm just talking on my ass at this point. Draco's X, branded opening. Branded opening. I'm so sick of you. Unicorn is funny. Shizuku, Corridor, and then 1-for-1. Yeah. I'm actually glad I sold my Bryonyx now I think about it. Because I had original Secret First Heads I sold. But they just went down hard after seeing the reprints in here. Kalut, QCR. Return the Dragon Lord. It's interesting seeing this because I'm not as nostalgic as other people, so. Magician, Nightmare, Signet, Dark Grass. I have so many grass that I'm not going to be able to move because it's going to be worth 10 cents. It's going to be so awesome. Bryonic is nice. SP Little Knight, very nice. Oh, God, I have to go through this later. I should have separated it by staples. What am I doing? Man, I really got to separate again after this video. Maybe I'll just make another video just to get views. And it'll just be me organizing my cards. I'm sure people want to see that, surely. Yeah, Bellstars. The high rarity is really cool with your Bellstars, but I already have QCRs of her anyways, so it doesn't really matter too much. But the CRs are nice though, unironically. Dimension Fusion, no, surely this can come back. Some of these cards would actually be really funny if they came back. I don't know how good they would be though. Because this is what pay 2K. Each player specials as many monsters from the banish as possible. So it's like, hey, people will think Kashtira. Yeah, surely the Kashtiras will play it, I guess. Any deck that's a shifter deck will play it, obviously, but I don't know how egregious that would be, right? Because it's like a shifter deck. You have to open the shifter, banish your stuff. Oh man, I guess like Flu? No, Flu would not play. I'm stupid because you only normal summon. Why the hell would you special summon? Well, Altar Red Eyes is really nice. Dragoon, Howitzer, Fortress Larry. Yeah, the main pool is just kind of whatever. You're doing this more for this nostalgia stuff anyways. Like Spear Reaper. Hey, that's a great reprint for GOAT. Super Poly, Toad, Malicious, Nemesis Flag. Oh shoot, the garbage truck is here. If I hurry up, maybe I can throw away all my garbage. Maybe if they just wait there for like a couple more, like an hour more or something, and I'm done with this opening shit. I wish I'd done this earlier. Oh, the air came back on. Yeah, I kind of wish I'd done this earlier. I actually got the case like Wednesday. Yeah, I got Wednesday, but I just yesterday, but I just didn't have the time to open it. I was tired because I just came off of work. Then I woke up, I'm like, dude, I gotta go to the locals to play Union Arena, dog. So, sorry, I couldn't open this. And I got in last night, right? Came back home, I was like, oh, I can record now. But I'm like, no, I can't, because I have this... No, I guess I could have done it last time. Oh, this is the Ultra Juggernaut Leap. I don't know if it's as good as the original, but hey, there's the Ultra QCR, so that's pretty cool. Oh, I didn't do the thing. I'll do after this. Guaiba, sure, whatever. I think that, who cares? SP Lone Knight, a secret. So leave aside 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so Strike Ninja, Signet, Set Rotation, Trap Trick, Dragon Maid, Lopar, Card Trooper, and then Kalut, the Moon Shadow. Those are my previous QCRs. New one is the Juggernaut Lead though, but Altart. Which I think the Altart's only a QCR too. I have to double check that. Sacred Phoenix, Nephthys. I probably said that way wrong. Allure, Darkness, Bonfire. Signet money. God, all this bulk. Why do I do this to myself? I know someone's trying to buy bulk prismatics, which is kind of funny because it's like, dude, a lot of these prismatics are actually kind of worth stuff. I'm not gonna give you my bulk, but hey, they're paying 50 cents for every bulk prismatic, I guess. And like, they're just saying 50 cents for every prismatic at that point, which is like, okay, cool. No, I'm good. Ceasefire, Diabellstar, Austinata, Bigfoot, QCR, Return of Dragon Lord. Oh, I guess that's like blue eye support, right? Target level 7 or 8 dragon in your graveyard stuff. Summon it. And if you're being sure of a battle, you can like banish that card, the Return of Dragon Lord, to protect it. The weird thing is that, so you know what the 3 Charmers, the other ones? People are speculating that means that we will get a quarter century 4. I sincerely hope not, because I am kind of sick of QCRs, right? I don't want to go back to start. I've said this time. Oh, QCR Envoy? Yeah, don't mind if I do. Maybe I'll build that Chaos Control deck for GOAT after all. There, ulti, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. So, I don't even remember what I was saying, actually, shit. Oh, yeah, the quarter century says, so people are speculating that we'll get a quarter century Bazinga'd 4. QCR Fire King Island? God, yeah, I guess. Who cares? But to me, I don't care about the QCRs as much anymore. It's just, this moment, I guess to be fair, I opened a lot of product, that's why. Graceful Charity, that's a sick prismatic. Okay. Like, to be fair, I opened a lot of products, so of course I'm going to see a lot of QCRs, but it's like, the problem I have is a lot of QCRs are just worth absolutely nothing. Like, they're garbage. That's necessary. Like, imagine pulling for, like, QCRs and you get, like, some of the worst ones. Like, you get, like, Mimigul Charm in the newest set. Ooh, how much is that worth for QCR? Like $5? Who cares? This is a sick QCR. Sangan? Hell yeah, I like that. I forgot that was in this nostalgia set, but damn, that's pretty sick. Okay. But yeah, like, if we don't do QCRs, I mean, we're gonna keep doing QCRs, I know that, because we'll have it for Maze of Masters for some reason. So, ooh, Heavy Storm. Wait, whoa, no! Ah, it's like damaged in the corner. I don't know if I can get that in focus. The buyer will never know. It's fine. They'll never know. They'll never see it. It's too shiny. They can't tell. But what was I saying? Oh yeah. If we get into the QCR set, I guess it's fine to match the Bazinga'd. Oh my box! I'm killing myself. Also I'm pretty sure that was CR. Yeah. If we get another one, it's fine. But I don't know. Like, I don't want to do QCRs anymore. But I also don't want to go back to Starlights because Starlights felt so bad. Dandelion is nice. Fire King Island, Swamp Frog, Arcs and Protoss, and then Polymerization. Hoping for the... I thought that was a QCR for a second. But, yeah, like, I don't want to go back to Starlights because if people remember, I say this every video because I feel like... oh, QCR Altar, Red Ice. Dragon. It is Dragon, but yeah. Sick. Alright, brand new opening. Colossus, Dragoons. But yeah, I say this every video. Starlights are the same as QCRs. It's just QCRs are a little more glossier. And they have more foiling, right? Or they have the stamp, sorry. Not more foiling, they have the stamp. But my problem is, Starlight also didn't feel good, because it's like, so 25 QCRs, you're pulling 3 to 4 on average per case, leaning towards 3 as your average. But then, like, so many of them are so garbage that if you pull them, you feel so bad. Like, imagine pulling Mimical Trunks, like, oh, a $5 QCR, wow, who cares? But then compared to, like, a $300, like, Mold Charmy, right? That's the sick one. Oh, Injection, I love her. But then you look at the other stuff. I need to organize this real quick. You look at the other stuff in this. Sorry, hold on. I was gonna say something, but I'm in the middle of organizing my stuff real quick. Oh God. Okay. This is ultras. Yeah, I got all these boxes, I guess. Yeah, this is all super rares. Yeah, we're just gonna put these up there now. Actually, yeah, let me just finish saying. But the Starlights didn't feel good because when it came to Starlights, it was 5 a set. I don't think they ever did more than that. But the problem with Starlights is half of them were garbage, right? Because the Starlights, there was 5, and generally it's like 1 Starlight was a card in a set that wasn't reprinted. For example, Power of the Elements reprinted Destiny Hero Phoenix. What the hell is it? Destiny Hero Phoenix Enforcer? DPE, that's what it was. Yeah, Phoenix Enforcer. But that was a Starlight only, so it was obviously really expensive, but it was only printed Starlight, even though it did need to reprint at that time. But, like, the other Starlights were, like, Asa, the Earth Chandler, which no one cares about. And it's like, you pull it, I feel so bad. Usually it was, like, 1 Starlight. Oh, QCR. I keep doing this. Let me show off my QCRs. Damn. I'm just all over the place. Altar Red Eyes, Sangan, Fire King Island, Envoy Beginning, Return Dragon Lords, and Altar Juggernaut Leave. And then QCR Heavy Storm, baby. I think it should come back anyways, honestly. But yeah, what I was saying. Starlights didn't feel good because it was 5, right? So you were pulling on average 1 every 2 cases. But imagine pulling a Starlight and it's not even the great one. Like again, like I pulled an Earth Chandler, it feels bad. Like in terms of Starlights, like I didn't open as much as I have now in terms of products. In the Starlights I pulled a Visa Starfrost, Guiding Quem, and like 1 other, and those are good. But then I've seen people pull, like, I don't know, from Syac, they'll pull like the what the hell do you call it, the Link 6, the Firewall Dragon, and that doesn't feel good because at the time it was only like $40. I guess it's a little more now because you can play in like the cyber stuff, but like for like Malice, I guess if you wanted to. But like a lot of the Starlights some of the Starlights just don't feel good. And it's like you only have like there's only 5 Starlights, 1 in every 20 cases, right? So cases could easily not have them, or 1 in 2 cases, sorry. But like what I'm hoping for, right, if we go back to Starlights, is to have a higher rate. It could be 10 Starlights, 1 per case, 1 to 2 per case, sorry, because QCR Malicious is nice. Because it would be nice to have at least a chance, always pull at least 1 or 2 per case. But then also, they could be more pickier with the card pool. So it's not just every Ultra Secret, it's going to be a QCR or whatever, or a Starlight. No, it should be like handpicked to be good stuff that people will want to pull. So that way, if you pull it, it feels a lot better. And yes, I guess some people might get shafted because like, oh, I want my archetype to have QCRs or Starlights. But at the end of the day, like even back then, Starlights, like not every card got like a Starlight anyway. So I don't think it matters that much, to be honest. D. Fisher, Punishment, Return, Win. But yeah, at least that's my thoughts. Otherwise, they just do like a new rarity. right? They haven't done ghost rares in a while, but they have to do like a ghost set. I actually kind of like ghost rares, to be honest. Ooh, Danger Bigfoot. I kind of like ghost rares, so I don't mind if they do that. But if they do an entirely new rarity, I'm totally happy with that. As long as, like, the pull rates aren't god-awful. Because I remember opening, like, a case of, like, Darkwing Blast or a case of Power Illness and not pulling... Unironically, I've pulled more Starlights just from whatever boxes than I ever did from cases. Granted, again, I didn't open that much sealed product back then compared to now. But I also wasn't really running my selling as much. I wasn't really selling as much as I am now. But, ooh, want to see our... And QCR Heatwave. Yeah, nice. But, like, it just, like, I would hope that, oh, Ancient City Rainbow Bridge, I would just hope that they have, like, better pull rates for, like, higher rarities and maybe do new rarity. If they don't, that's fine. It's just, I don't like how there's 25 QCRs and, like, more than half of them are garbage. But this is a really funny prismatic. That's pretty cool, actually. People didn't like this. I like it. It was, like, one of the first prize cards. And back then, it's like, you kind of needed it to compete. Because at the time, it was, like, the strongest beater, I'm pretty sure. Because I think the next one was, like, Lodgin at, like, 1800 or something. Ooh, QC Altered Slifer? Don't mind if I do. But, yeah. If they do a new rarity, or just the same rarity, I hope the rates are better. And it's not as diluted as, like, the QCR stuff. Because, oh, man, the QCR just feels so bad. This is a good nostalgia card for sure. Maybe we already do that because they revealed it, but whatever. But yeah. I mean, I know we're having it for a while, though. I think we have a Maze of Masters, too. It really sucks. Like, we're past the 25th century, guys. I think we can stop with the QCRs, honestly. Like, are we still in that 25th anniversary? Because, like, dude, at this point, they're going to be doing it until the 30th anniversary. And then, like, the 30th anniversary comes around, and it's like, damn, well... I guess we'll do a QCR, but with a 30th stamp instead of the 25th stamp or something. I don't know. But I guess I mean, ooh, Cybertruck QCR is nice. It's going to be great for my empty jar deck. But, I mean, I guess like the QCRs sell. That's why they're doing it, right? Because people like the QCRs enough, which I'm not totally against the rarity. I'm just like, I'm more against the deep pool that it has when it's 25 cards, every Ultra and Secret, and most of them are garbage, man. I'm sorry. I don't want to pull a Mimigul. Dude, I pulled like 2 Servicing Big Jaws. What the hell? Sure, I can play them in Ryzeal, I guess, or like a Shark deck. But I'm not playing a Shark deck, and I don't even know if I'll actually play them in Ryzeals, to be honest. I don't care enough for that. So pulling the QCRs of those is awful when it, like, also, especially when they're like, what, $20 or $30 or something? Who cares? In terms of value, like, I don't even... Yes, I guess you could argue, like, yeah, I shouldn't ban about the value, but I'm also like, no one wants to pull a card that's not worth anything. Like, imagine, like... I guess if you're a kid, it doesn't matter as much, right? Hold on. Let me just take out the prismatics again, because I'm pulling way more of them. Yeah, I guess, like, yeah, if you're a kid, who cares, right? Like, you're happy to pull anything, you know? It doesn't matter. But, like, I guess, like, if you're, like, a teen, or you're older or whatever, it feels... not great, because you're actually, as you get older, you're actually looking at the value of cards more, other than just feeling for the pulls, which I guess kind of defeats the purpose of opening packs, right? But, like when you open a card, and you get QCR, and you go, oh, this is really cool, and you ask people around, like, who's interested, and like, oh, like, what do you want for this awesome, cool card? It's like, I'll give you 10 bucks. Because it's like a Flying Mary QCR. Who cares, right? I feel like it doesn't matter who you are at the end of the day. Also, even if you're a kid, like, you'll still want something of high value. Because, like, you know, if something's high value, people will tell you, and then you'll be a lot more excited. Especially for kids, right? Like, for example, Pokemon currently has their newest set, Surging Sparks, that just released. They have an SIR, Special Illustration Rare Pikachu. I don't think it looks that great. But the card is like $700. No joke. So, obviously, I've seen someone pull it at locals. It's during a pre-release, and there's a kid pulled it, and like, you know, I was like, oh, that's a really good, and he got so excited. He's happy. He's happy to hear it, and it's great to see him happy about that. But then it's like, imagine, like, even a kid, or I guess adults even, but even a kid, pulling a card, going, oh, this looks so cool. Is this worth anything? And you have to tell him no. That just feels awful, right? I don't know. I mean, this is like a very, oh, QCR Lure, and there's someone who wants this too. And I keep doing this. God damn it. Last box, Cyber Jar, Slifer Altar, Heatwave, Danger Bigfoot, Malicious, Heavy Storm. I'm gonna remember it eventually. I'll remember it this time, trust. But But yeah, like, just imagine pulling a card thinking it's worth something, and then it's not. It's like, that just really sucks. QCR Witch of Black Forest, baby. I like that. This is really sad, too, now, because I'm getting nostalgic for old cards. This really shows I'm a Yu-Gi boomer. Because, again, I did play way back then. I was opening Magic Ruler, by the way. That's how old I am. That I was opening Magic Ruler. This is before they were, I think it was like a lawsuit that they were threatened by Wizards of the Coast. So they had to change it to Spell Ruler. They had to change Magic cards to Spell cards. Because I guess Magic the Gathering had the licensing to the word magic or some garbage. I don't remember the reason, but yeah, I guess I really am a Yu-Gi boomer because I remember Magic Rulers. So there's that. I guess yeah, I was there for Magic Rulers. I was not there for LOB because I think LOB was actually the first set that ever released in the States. I guess in the TCG. But I don't think I ever got that much LOB. Yes, it's surprising that at the time you could still get packs of LOB even way after its release. But yeah, I remember getting Magic Rulers. But shit, I'm on a nostalgia trip now. I don't even remember what I was talking about anymore. I'm all over. Starlight Road, Colossus. I see QCR Altered Hospitality, baby. That's going in my binder straight away. Like, really, I love the Dragon Mage cards. They're garbage as a deck, but I just love the cards. I just collect them. Oh, Prismatic. That's only a QCR. That's the most expensive QCR in this set, actually, which is like $60, which is just tanking as we go on in time. But Blue Eyes is Blue Eyes. Valkyris, Ruler, Border, Ballista, Prismatic, Deep Sea. Deep Sea is another card. The more I look at this, more I'm like, damn, Sprites really got shafted with their reprints, right? Because, like, oh, man, Xian, wow. Who cares? But yeah, Deep Sea Diva also needed a reprint. I don't think she ever got one. I'm thinking way back in Poet, too. So maybe in that time they did get reprints. I'm just not remembering correctly, but I don't think they got reprints back then. Deep Sea Diva, Swap Rock, totally awesome. I know Ronin got banned, so that didn't matter, but man. Strategist of Necros. I don't know Necros that well. This sucks. If I go back to playing, I have to learn all these cards now. The Necros, luckily, I won't have to think about until, like, Terminal Revenge, so who cares? I can ignore that for now. Trigody is cool for old format? Question mark? I feel like it's like a weird set for me to open to an extent, right? Because I'm not as much of a boomer, because I don't remember all these cards. Secret Reveal is just funny. But I'm enough that I'm freaking out over, like, old-ass cards like Sangan and, like, Witch of the Black Forest and freaking Cyberjar, you know? Hey, when are we going to get that Serial Spell QCR? Surely that's in this set, right? Isn't it in the pool? If it's not, I'm going to be disappointed. QCR Nemesis Flag. That's like fucking $2. Oh, I said the F word. Whoops. You know, I want to get sponsored by Konami eventually. I keep doing these openings. Well, to be fair, I do these openings for fun, right? Obviously, I sell the cards, but I do the openings for fun. But I don't even know eventually is going to happen. I want to get sponsored by Konami so I could just do early box openings. Part of it, yes, is to feed my addiction to open stuff. But also, opening stuff early, I think would be, like, really fun. Just because I can be excited. I get excited when there's a new product out. Even if people call it mid. Like, even Soul Burning Volcano. QCR Perfection is interesting. Even Soul Burning Volcano, I was like, that's kind of cool set, right? Like, the Battling Boxers, the Volcanics got support. Sound Magnet got support, and the Raging Fiend is really good. It's just not a great set, but I still get excited when, like, new sets release. I don't know what the hell this is. Target Beast or Beast Warrior you control, equip this card that card can continue. Equip monster your opponent. My battle, draw one card. Is this like nostalgic? You could tell me there's a new card, I'd believe it. But I mean, based on its effect text, I'm like, yeah, that's definitely old. Obviously, because it's Prismatic Secret also, and I don't think they put this in the set, but I don't know what this card is, man. Like, what format were they playing in? Zodiacs or something? Aren't they Beast Warriors? Confronting Archfiend, Malicious, Fighting on Dracosack. Okay. Before I get to the next box, QCRs, Perfection, Nemesis Flag, Xian, Dragon Maid Hospitality, Altar, Witch of the Black Forest, Allure of Darkness. Okay, I did it. I remembered there. Now I don't have to remember again. I can just keep messing up. Okay. In terms of value, what would I say is probably the most expensive? Probably, I don't know. I guess I have 4 boxes left, including this one, but who knows what I'll pull, right? If it's Blue Eyes, I don't care that much. I'm not a DM nerd as much. There are some cool cards from DM, like, you know, when are we going to get the Johnny Steps retrains? When are we going to get the Musician King retrain, you know? But I don't care that much about the Blue Eyes of the Dark Magicians. Instant Fusion's actually really cool. Which is weird, because I do have an old not old. I do have old cards like first ed, like starter deck Yugi, like Dark Magicians and stuff. Or like the like original like first ed like Injection Fear release stuff like that. But like there's some cool nostalgia cards like Blackluster Soldier and stuff that I like, but I just don't care too much. In fact, even when it comes to GX, when I talked about how I like heroes early, like the first variations of the heroes, I guess, like the Flame Wingman and stuff, I don't really care about it that much. I don't get super nostalgic. It's cool seeing a lot of these cards reprinted, right? Because I'm like, oh man, I remember that card. I remember Breaker from the anime when Yugi beat the shit out of Weevil with it. But Dark Paladin even, that's a pretty cool reprint for the nostalgia stuff. But just like I don't really care too much about it at the end of the day. Like, am I really gonna keep this Dark Paladin? No, I have my original one anyways. So Dual Academy again. Love to see it. Dark Charmer, Bishark. Man, every time I see a Bishark, I cry more and more because I'm like, we're never getting that 7th Ascension reprint, are we? Which technically you don't have to run. Ooh, TCS Swamp Rock. Oh, technically you don't have to run the line because you're running 7th Ascension to search for the 7th Tachyon card that we know is coming in Maze of Masters. But the problem is, that's all you're playing it for. You're using it as a searcher for that, which the 7th Tachyon card is very good, right? One of the plays that OCG is doing is using on the 107, I think is the number, 107 Star Seraph, to search out the Scythe. Because they go Artifact Scythe, then they go Tornado Dragon, pop it, or whatever, or Dead, it doesn't matter. They just pop it, and then they just floodgate their opponent. But we don't have that here in the TCG. It was banned a while ago, Artifact Scythe, so that play doesn't matter anymore. But yeah, I don't know if you have to play that. It's still a really good package. It's a nice consistency boost for the deck, but the deck is already pretty consistent as it is because you have like, I want to say like 4 like main deck starters, right? And you're running them at like 3 each. So you have a lot of 1-card starters, and that doesn't include you just play Bonfire, right? Bonfire is another 1-card starter that you're playing because you're searching, I believe, Thode, because I think he's I want to say he's the Pyro, or it might be X, actually. I can't remember which one, but actually I think it's X, yeah. But I don't know. That's just, oh, QC Grave, a super ancient organism. Cool, Floodgate, anyways. But yeah, I don't know. Rising is cool. 7th Ascension. I do want the 7th Ascension just to play it. I just don't want to pay the price of it now. Unironically, buying a box of Legend of the Deep doesn't sound like a bad idea. I won't do it, but it's not a bad idea if you do it. But the problem is now, Bishark got reprinted, so the value is even less now, because Bishark was unironically really expensive. Rivalry? QCR? Dang! Okay, but yeah, there, oh shit, I lost my train of thought again. I'm just open. Oh no, did I? It's fine. CR, blaster. But yeah, like, it's not like crazy if we don't get the 7th Ascension reprint. You could still technically 7th Tachyon. It's just you don't have a way to search it, so it's just a hard draw, which is terrible, right? Which at that point you're not gonna play it, right? Who cares? But it would just be nice to get a reprint of that, right? It'd be nice to get a reprint of a lot of this stuff. Jackson, like Birdman, sure, whatever, who cares? I only say it with that tone because we did just get the reprints in Battles of Legend Terminal Revenge 1, so I don't care that much about it. I guess to be fair, Birdman is a nostalgic card, so it's fair. I have to let things slide because it's like these are nostalgic cards, even though I'm not happy about pulling most of them. But Birdman again, Armageddon, Ruler, Reborn. Oh my god, my table's getting full. Reborn Tengu, Grave, Girsu, Fable, Lord Par. Alright. Junk Synchron's nice here. That's actually pretty cool. I remember that at least. I watched season 1 of 5Ds. Don't remember too much about it, but you know, I remember Kiza. Because of course I do, you know. Dark Magician Prismatic, that's nice. Warlords, another Bigfoot. Listen, actually, one thing I've actually read, and a lot of people are talking about this, so I don't know if anyone remembers. There was a lottery a while ago. You submitted an entry for lottery, or you bought the Egyptian God card display thing, the special like stainless steel ones, and you were entered for a chance to win the Blacklisted Soldier. It's a normal monster. It is legal for play. It has a technically it's like Japanese text or whatever, but on the back is, you know, English, so it's fine. But that was printed as a normal monster. So you can play it. It's not the ritual monster. It's literally a normal beat stick that you can play. It's this Black Luster Soldier. But I remember that. And then, wait, where did I put that? Oh, these are ultras, I see. But I wonder if we're actually going to get that reprint. I know people have been talking about wanting it reprinted. I personally don't think, and it's not just because I won the raffle, but I think something like that should stay as a collector's item, honestly. Because to a certain extent, right? Pokemon does this where it's like all their SIRs. Yes, they can go through reprints of a set, right? Because they go through waves of reprints. That's not a problem. My issue is if cards get reprinted in different sets. Like, you look at Pokemon, none of the special illustration rares get reprinted, right? You won't see a reprint of, like, the special illustration rare Pikachu in, like, a different set. That's never going to happen. So it feels better when your cards actually have more value that hold, right? Because, yes, on one hand, people are like, oh, but you're just going to sell it. But on the other hand, it's like, well, maybe I don't. Because it's, like, a collector's item, right? I want it for my nice binder, or I want to display it. But then Yu-Gi-Oh! They reprint a lot of stuff. So stuff like that is still just a collector's item. But I know people who've been wanting stuff like that for, like, I didn't do it again. Sorry, last box, Junk Synchron, Jenny Silent Birdman, Rivalry, Grave, Swap Rock, Institution. Okay. And there's a lot of cards that are kind of like also prize cards too that people want reprinted. And to an extent, I can understand why, because I guess they have done it before where they reprint prize cards. But for me, I'm like, I wish like as a collector, I get more value on Yu-Gi-Oh! Because a lot of, even the Starlights, they all dropped because they got QCRs, and QCRs are essentially just Starlights, right? So then you saw the value of your Starlights like drop. Like having to see my Exorcister Magnifica Starlight drop in value because it got a QCR kind of feels bad. I was never going to sell it. It's my favorite deck of all time, but it just feels bad when your cards lose their value and it's like, oh, that's cool. I mean, I still like the display, obviously. I have in my binders, my special top loader binder, but like it just feels bad when your collection loses value. Like it doesn't feel good, which is why I'm kind of annoyed that some of these cards get reprints. Not a lot of them, but some of them get reprinted. And I'm also hoping some cards in the future don't get reprints. Like, even that normal monster, Black Luster, you only want it through a lottery. I don't think it needs to ever be reprinted. There are cards that just don't need to be reprinted because it's like, what's the point? I guess people could collect them if they really want to. But if you really want to collect, you'll put the money towards it. Otherwise, like, are you really going to be happy pulling, like, a Magicians of Bonds and Uni reprint as, like, a secret, whatever? You're never going to play the card, so who cares, right? Even as a QCR, it's relatively cheap for what it's worth. But, Salmon Great Circle. It's relatively cheap for what it's worth, but also, like, no one's going to be happy if you pull that. If it's, like, reprinted, saying that, like, let's say we have another quarter century Bonanza set next year, and they reprint all of the Magicians, all of that. Sure, they can do Magia, and yes, they will eventually reprint Magia, to be honest, but, like, are you going to be happy pulling, like, whatever cards that don't have any real value? Like, imagine pulling, like, some, like, I don't know. Like, I guess not even Victory Dragon. That's not even a good example. I can't even think of a good example right now. Oh, there's Wing Dragon Raw too. I'm in the heat of my argument that I'm losing track of because I keep opening and I'm looking at the time when it's recording. But, like, imagine pulling, like, some of those, like, special collector's cards as, like, a secret ultra. I guess it's cool if you get them, but I'm like, dude, who cares? Like, it devalues the collectors, and I don't think you're going to be that happy unless you get a higher rarity of them, but I don't know, I guess that's the way I think as a collector, but I'm sure other people have different opinions. And I use the Black Luster as an example because it's one of those things where it's like they were printed in a special, for a special reason. Oh, Crossout's actually really nice. They were printed for a specific reason. It's a special event, essentially. And getting a reprint of that in, like, other whatever rarities through, like, normal pulls just feels kind of bad because then it's like, well, what was the point of me going through the effort of doing that? I didn't buy the thing. I did mail-in entry. Granted, again, it's not that much effort, but... Or, like, imagine, like, going to, like, a YCS. Like, working your ass off to get, like, I don't know what you call it. Bloody Mephist, which is a prize card, if I remember correctly. And imagine seeing that as a reprint. It just feels kind of bad, because it kind of invalidates your efforts. You busted your ass. You played through a bunch of duels. You went through 2 days of that grueling shit. And then only this, I guess it's years later, it doesn't matter, but you seeing that get reprinted just feels kind of bad. And again, I guess the argument that people have been making is that, well, like, you know, they've done it before for other prize cards. And to me, I think, why do they ever do it for prize cards in general? Like, imagine seeing the Anotherverse Glutania, right? Or the Anotherverse stuff. Like, working your ass off in this kind of format or like the past 2 years of formats to get like another verse card, and you're like, oh, I worked my ass off. I actually played hard. I studied the decks. You know, studied the matchups. I played well. I want it, and then you see it get reprinted like soon. I was like, oh man, that must feel so good. Your efforts feel like they kind of go to waste. But again, I'm talking to someone who has never won a YCS. I've only gone to one YCS ever, and it was like a team event, so it doesn't matter. But like maybe people who have gone to those events probably think differently. They're probably thinking, yeah, that'd be cool to get reprinted, sure. But I'm like, I don't know. To me, it feels like efforts for like the higher prize cards and stuff should not be invalidated. Like I guess technically Cyberstein was a prize card, I think, or maybe it was a tournament pack stuff, and it did get reprinted. But a lot of these prize cards that I'm like they should not get reprinted are more stuff that like don't really have any real effects, right? Like something like I guess Victory Dragon was used. I don't know, man. Like the another sort of stuff like you're never gonna summon them, right? Technically, a Glutania is the best target for like the Primites, but like realistically, you're not really gonna summon them. You're never gonna play them in the duels. Same with like the Magician stuff. Like you're never gonna summon them in the duel ever. That's not going to happen. You're never gonna get to a real scenario where you're gonna summon that in the middle of the duel. All this is just like a fucking what 5K beat stick. Who cares? I don't know. I'm just going on a tangent at this point, which I'm saying like I don't want to see them reprinted, especially when they were advertised as being only available in QCRs. Because, I mean, technically, if they did reprint them, that'd be false advertising, but I don't know. I see the argument a lot that every card should be accessible. And to an extent, I absolutely agree. Like, staples, whatever, modern cards, even old cards. I keep doing this. These QCRs weren't as good. DC Diva, on your market, it's like dual, Gear Suit. I guess the alternate is not bad. Wing Dragon Raw, Simon Grey Circle, and Fusion Destiny. The last QCRs I got. And I just pulled the Phoenix Wing Wind Blast, so that's good for old format. But yeah, maybe it's just me though that has a problem with reprints for cards that like don't really do anything, and they're just mostly there for collections, or they're like winner prize cards that like people bust their ass for. I just feel like it's not every card needs to be reprinted. I mean, again, at the end of the day, this is a hobby for most, right? Like if you're playing competitively, sure, I guess, but that's very few people. I would argue that's like 5% of players for the entire player base. Only 5% are realistically competitive. Just because you go to regionals, just because you go to a lot of regional stuff doesn't mean you're that competitive, right? You're only really competitive if you're actually going for like top level plays. Like you're going to YCSs actively. You're trying to get those points. You're doing a lot of remote YCSs or regionals and stuff. You're actually like grinding to try to get to Nats to then try to get to Worlds. Like that's an actual competitive player, at least the way I see it. But like this is like a hobby at the end of the day. Right? This is like something that you have to put money in, like any hobby, and it's not going to be super cheap. Granted, I mean, ooh, QCR Poly Ultra Art. This is really nice. I was asking for this earlier. Now waiting for that Dragon Maid. But I guess I was saying this earlier, is that like, you know, reprints are fine, but like I just feel like not every card needs to be reprinted. And honestly, like, as a hobby, like, you know, you're going to have to put money in this regardless. Granted, you have examples like Pokemon that are relatively cheap, quote unquote. But it's a game primarily for children, for Pokemon especially, when you think of, like, the audience and, like, the themes of the show, all that. Like, it's mostly for children, so obviously they're going to make it a little more affordable, but it still gets relatively expensive, right? At times. Like, Earthen Vessels were, like, $5 at some point, so that's a 4 of you would play in a lot of decks, so now the kids have to spend $20. Granted, their parents doing it, but still. Oh, QC and Lure, nice. But, like, that's cheap, right? Magic is not cheap, though. That's another example, but it's also not really geared towards kids. You don't really have a lot of things geared towards kids, so if it's not geared towards kids, like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, it's mostly going to be teens, and it's mostly going to be adults playing this game, let's be real honest. They could talk about this as a kid's card game. Realistically, it's mostly adults playing this game anyways. And at that point, like, if you're an adult, you should be expecting to spend X amount of money. Now, granted, obviously, staples, yes, like I said, should be reprinted. But, like, not every card needs to be reprinted to the ground, man. Like, people keep saying, like, stuff like staples, like Ash Blossom should be reprinted to hell and back. QC or 6 Sam. Which I guess to an extent is fine. If they do in structure deck, that's totally awesome. But, like, people automatically will say, like, I don't know, place-up imperms are really expensive. I'm like, dude, imperms, when I also first started, they were like $30 or something for a copy, or like $20 for a copy. It was a 3 of staple, and also, it was even more expensive before I started playing. Like, it's pretty good at a price now. I think they're like $5 or $6 or something copies. Even the Ash Blossoms being like $3 now still. People are like, that's way too expensive. I'm like, staples like that, like, yeah, they should always get reprints. But, I mean, I don't know why... Oh, QCR Fisher. That's pretty nostalgic. I don't know why people will complain about certain prices of cards now when they're, like, a lot cheaper than they used to be. Like, a playset of Ash for, like, less than $10. That's the best value you're ever going to get. Because that's a hand trap that will never be hit. Ever. Mark my words. It will never be hit because there's no reason to. It's one of the most balanced hand traps in the game. But that being like $3 a copy makes sense. It's a 3-year staple. Everyone's going to want and need it, right? But like stuff like that's like, I don't know. Like people complain about the price and things to be reprinted to the ground. Staples like that will be reprinted to the ground, but still have a value attached to it. But I don't know. Like people being like, oh, like they should just reprint like all this other stuff in like these sets. Like, hey, like, let's just like reprint like what the hell do you got? Like people even complain about SPs now. They're like, dude, we should reprint SPs again because they're still kind of expensive. I don't know. At a certain point, like if you're a budget player and you're still complaining about prices of certain cards, like if you're a budget player is like realistically like less than 100, so obviously you're not playing meta decks. Obviously, but like even the OCG, like the meta decks, you aren't really playing those, right? If you're budget players, because even the meta decks can be somewhat expensive, not compared to TCG, obviously, but like the Molcharmies printed all their different rarities. I think it's like what $20 for like the lowest rarity of like the Molcharmy Fuwalos or something like that. It's not like that cheap, but like it's still cheaper than here, obviously. But like, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just going on a tangent at this point. I'm just thinking like, if you're still complaining about the price of cards when they're reprinted in sets like this, I think you just need to take a step back from Yu-Gi-Oh! Because, like, stuff like the Bonanza set, they're printing all these different cards and, like, all these different rarities. This is, like, Ultra, that doesn't even matter. Like, Revealer, sure, Return Dragon Lords, Summoning Curse, Flambears even, that didn't matter. But, like, stuff like that did not really need reprints, but they got reprinted anyways in all these different rarities. I think at a certain point, if you're seeing all these reprints and they're at, like, almost, like, the lowest price they're ever going to be, and you're still complaining about prices, I think that's a problem. Right? I think to an extent it is a problem. There's just a lot of cards that are getting reprinted now. Like Konami's been getting a little better with reprint policies, but at a certain point, like it just doesn't matter about complaining. Like, yeah, we're gonna see imperms. Like the structure deck for Blue Eyes literally has imperm, Ash, and like Valor. I think they have like a bunch of hand traps in that deck. It's like 2 of or some shit. Some crazy number. They were printing a lot of their staples, which is good. You're gonna see them in structure decks, but I mean, I don't know. The QCOs again, I'm so tired, so I don't even know what I'm saying anymore, to be honest. I kind of went on a tangent about something and nothing. I just said a bunch of words for some reason. I don't know. I'm sorry about that. We're on the last box now, and the video is very, very long. I'm absolutely not cutting out any of this. I could cut out stuff, but I don't really care about doing it. So we're just going to leave that as raw, no rubber. Hoping for that alt art Dragon Maid. That's a QCR only for some reason. Actually, I was more surprised that there were QCR only cards actually from the set. Because a lot of these cards, I don't know why some of them are only QCR only. Apparently, the Dragon Maid is not even a Prismatic Secret, which is really baffling. Because the way they advertise is a lot of the cards are going to be QCR, or they're going to be Prismatic Secret Rare. They're in the nostalgia pool. But stuff like apparently House Dragon Maid is just a QCR. It's not even a Prismatic Secret, which kind of makes no sense to me. Because the Alter Shizuku is like in all the different rarities, right? All these older cards are also just in Prismatic or QCR. But why is stuff like the House Dragon Maid Alter like only QCR? Actually, maybe I need to double check again. I was told this by someone, and I don't know where they got their source from. I didn't realize it. Maybe I'll double check on that. I'm hoping it's not QCR only. Because if it is, that'd be really annoying. Granted, I think she's still relatively cheap, but there's the Caius, not the QCR I wanted. QCR Ghost Sister. That's pretty good. Yeah. We have 4 more QCRs. I have not even thought about the value of my pulls yet. I rolled staples. I have not thought about how good my value is so far. I have not paid attention at all to what I pulled. I pulled some thrusts earlier. I haven't really been seeing them. Or like the SPs and stuff. Or the bonfires. But I haven't really been looking at them. So. Dark Magician. QCR Dark Magician. I don't know which one this is. This is from the movie pack, I'm pretty sure. if I remember right. But there's like A, B, and C for Dark Magician Girls. Different alt arts for all of them. Oh, I just hit the table. Nah, that's fine. I don't know how I'm going to categorize this. I mean, I'll probably just keep it, to be honest. It looks nice. But I remember that from the movie pack 1. Ooh. But yeah, I think this is the first polymerization I've seen. That's just the alt art. No, this is the first alt art. Because the original one was like a swirl with like orange and green or whatever. But this is the alt art. And then the new one is the alt art, I guess. I don't know. There's so many different polymerizations. Even polymerization. I don't know why they. I don't know why that could have been QCR or Prismatic Secret only. I don't know why the hell that card is printed in the main set here. It didn't need a reprint. I thought this was a QCR for a second and I almost shat my pants. And then I forgot that they specifically said that cards that are QCRs only would not get a QCR reprint. Yeah, Jesus Christ, why did I think that's QC for a second? Yeah. So like polymerization, why did they reprint that in every rarity? Apprentice Magician, the card I didn't even know existed earlier. 1 for 1. Oh, we're almost done. After this, it's nice. I haven't get really into Temptation that much when it comes to locals and opening stuff. I saw people open boxes and boxes. I didn't touch any of it. Well, I guess I opened a little bit, but only because I wanted the Lost Arts, so I bought like $30 worth, but I didn't really care that much. I just didn't even touch the set. I knew I had a case coming, to be fair, but also occasionally when it comes to getting cases, I'll get more boxes. Which, speaking of that, so as we're getting close to the end of the video, I will say, I will be doing, I want to get a case of crossover breakers, because I do want to play Ryzeals. And the more I think about it, the more I realize, in terms of value, instead of buying the singles, right, because I want to play that and Malice, is the problem. So, in terms of singles, I predict they'll be like $300 each. Because I would not be surprised if they just rarity bumped everything for the Ryzeals and like them. And then maybe gave Ryuji's like 1 high rarity. But my thing is, like, when I look at the value of the cards, I'm thinking they're going to be 300 each at the very least. A case I can get for like 700 straight. Well, not straight. It's like close to 700. So, instead, why don't I just get a case, pull the cards I hopefully need, depending on the ratios, and then just sell out the rest, right? Because Ryuji's I'm never going to play. I can already see it. I'm never going to play them. Sea Serpent, Worm, Dinosaur Luck, I don't care. And the higher rarities, I don't care about that much either. Some high rarities I like, but it's mostly because I like the cards, right? Like, even my Snake Eyes deck was never max rarity. But I had, like, QCR... I had QCR, Snake Eye, Diabellstars. Not Snake Eye, I'm stupid. Diabellstar, the Black Witch. But I never had QCR Wanteds. And I have 1 Flamberge QCR. When at the time, people were playing 2. I guess they were playing 1 still, but you could play 2. But I had like 1 Flamberge Secret and 1 that was like QCR for some reason. I never cared too much on max rarities. My favorite deck, like my Exorcist is all max rarities. But like, for a case of crossovers, I'm thinking like maybe it's worth it to get like a case, because I can just sell it the rest. I know people want high rarity, so I can sell it to them. I don't care about them that much, and then that way I get the singles that I hopefully need, and I can then oh my god, Shizuku QCR. This is not the alternate. This is the original. That's actually kind of crazy. But yeah, in terms of value, like I can at least get some money back while also getting the cards I need. But again, I would still be gambling, of course, which would be really stupid. Realistically, I should not, but also you know, I really want to open the set because I want the Ryzeals. Wow, we actually got to the end of it. Holy shit, it's crazy. QCRs I pulled from the last box. We have the original art Shizuku, Cyber Valley, Princess Magician, the movie pack Dark Magician Girl is what I'm going to call her, Ghost Sisters, Suki Dogwood, and Signet Mining. Honestly, overall, we didn't do too bad. There's still a lot of value in the QCRs. Obviously, there's even value in like the prismatics and stuff, but we did pretty good actually. I pulled 1 of every single. Yeah, because this is a QCR. That's the Winged Dragon. What else was actually good for this? I know someone went with the Rivalry. Lures, or someone went the Alt Art, Sky Dragon. Heat Wave is pretty good. I need another Heavy Storm. I need a bunch. I need to buy them out. This is good for collection. Everything else I probably just sell, to be honest. But in terms of QCRs, Bonfire. Oh, I didn't pull it. Oh, Nightmare Phoenix too. I didn't pull the Obelisk. Oh, I pulled the Obelisk Prismatic Secret. That's annoying as hell. Now I'm going to have to buy the Obelisk 100%. Because I might as well, since I got the Alt-Art for the Slifer and the Winged Dragon Raw. So I might as well get the other ones. This are the 7. I know people who already want them. But yeah. Oh yeah, and then we got the Alt-Art Shizuku. Beautiful. Alright. That's all my boxes, thank God. I am so sick of opening all of this. Jesus Christ. Sorry for going on a tangent, guys. I just kind of lost my train of thought at times. I'm pretty sure I rattled on about nothing earlier, so yeah, just ignore that portion of the video, I guess. Thank you for watching, I guess. That is all I have for this opening. The next opening, Crossover Breakers, I'm not sure if I will open, to be honest. Maybe some boxes, but I don't know if I don't know if I'm set on a case, is the thing. So, maybe I might open a case, but earlier in the video, I was saying that I've been playing Union Arena a lot. I am getting like 8 boxes of that, right? And it is a Bandai game, just so people are aware, just in case that matters. But yeah, I am getting 8 boxes of that. I'm probably going to do a box opening for that. I'm going to probably do more Union Arena content. Like, I keep saying I'll do market watches. At this point, I know I'm never doing market watches. My ass is way too lazy for that. There's too many times when I should do market watches to cover things that are happening, but I just don't do it. I don't know why. I'm just way too lazy, so I don't know if that's going to happen. Maybe I'll do it New Year's. I'll bring it back for New Year's, even though I've only done like 2 or 3 times or whatever. But, yeah, I guess in terms of videos coming up, it would just be that, the opening, and then, it would be, Union Arena. I'm not doing Pokemon, because unfortunately I've already opened those. I don't know. Yeah, I guess that's it for the video. There's not really much else happening. I guess, like, Crossover Breakers, realistically, I'll probably open some boxes at least, for sure. But I don't know if I'll open the whole case. And then, the Union Arena stuff, that will be happening, like, next week when I pick up my boxes. But, yeah. With that said, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed all the QCRs, right? These are all pretty cool. I just tried to fan it out and I fail. Anyways, hope you enjoyed that, and see ya.